YouTube, this is Havoc, back again, 2009, yeah, first real video I should say. Alright, today's video is basically, the topic is cliques, groups, social classes, and the thing is that I'm going to make this on actual like high school, because the thing is, I've noticed that ever since I left it really hasn't changed much. It's kind of funny, it's one of those things that I've been talking about with people over the last couple weeks, and I haven't been out of high school that long. And here's the deal, you know, social classes in my high school are probably pretty similar, or in my old high school are pretty similar to what they are nowadays. Okay, you've got your jocks, you've got your preppies, you got your band kids, you got your not your jocks, you have your goths. Well, what we called goths back then, they were the kids that wore all black and army boots, the steel-toe army boots. Now I guess there's a new social class of emo kids. Don't even get me started on emo kids. I really don't know where that came from. And then you have now the gay society of the schools, which are becoming more prevalent in high schools and even in middle schools. And the thing is, it hasn't really changed. It's like, oh, kids are like, younger people are like, dude, it's changed so much, man. It's so much. I'm like, no, not really. Still the same stuff, except you've got openly gay kids and you've got emos, and emos. Let me touch on emos for a second, okay? I don't know where it came about. Somebody told me that, well, it was because of the band Fall Out Boy. They created emo kids. Like, no, I don't think that was it. I think it was just a whole new twist on kids that are depressed. I don't know. Anyways, I don't get emo kids. I see them all the time. I'm walking around, going to the stores. You go to Best Buy, go to Target, whatever. Go to the mall. I was actually up at one of the bigger malls in the area a couple of days ago. I had the only one in the area that has a Mac store, Mac store that I had to fix one of my MacBooks, and because I had to get a new battery for it. Anyways, there's like tons of emo kids, and they're ages from like 12 to like 17. And I'm like, how can you really be emotional about being 13 years old? I mean, how hard is life at 13? I mean, you really don't do anything. You don't have a whole lot to deal with. I mean, my mom took away my Fall Out Boy CD. I'm depressed. I can't go on with life. Come on. Seriously. And this is what really gets me. The way they dress. They wear their little sister's pants that are so tight. And they claim, oh, it gets the chicks. Okay. I don't know about you, but no, I don't think wearing my 12-year-old sister's pants when I'm 17 would have gotten the chicks. I don't think that would have made a difference. Oh, it makes my butt look better. I'm like, it makes your butt look better? Really? Seriously? It makes your butt look better? No, don't think so. Go work out at a gym. Then the chicks might say, yeah, your butt looks better. I don't get the whole emo trip, I'm still trying to grasp that. And the fact of the matter is they like, oh, it's okay to make out with 3 boys and not be gay. I'm like, you're making out with a guy. You're crossing the threshold there, dude. Sorry, I had my drum set sitting right here, That's why I just dinged my cymbal. Apologize about that. Anyways, how do you not consider that being gay? I mean, seriously. But, not that I have anything wrong with gays. I'll move on to that section of the social class next, okay? And then I'll move on to your typical jocks, skaters, everything else. Here's the deal. The emo kids, I'm still trying to get over that. If anybody has any comments, please leave in the comments. Let me know if you have any ideas about the whole emo kid thing. Now, moving on to the whole gay section of the high school, middle school deal now. It's becoming more prevalent and more, how do I say this? It's becoming more accepted, I should say. When I was in high school, which again, like I said, it wasn't that long ago, we had maybe the 1 or 2 gay guys that came out, or the lesbians that came out of the closet, like, yeah, they do their thing, and we let them be, because we didn't care. It was like, who cares, right? It's their choice. Nowadays, it's like they have their own little groups, they have everything, and it's cool. I have nothing wrong with that. But, it's different, I guess, than it was, a few years ago when I was in high school. It's like now they're walking around with their backpacks with the rainbow flags everywhere. Walking around saying, wearing their pride T-shirts and everything like that. And it's just like, okay, cool, I guess you're okay to be proud that way. And obviously, you know, a lot of the straight, so-called straight kids are like, well, you know, it's a choice they made. You know, they're just drawing attention to themselves. I really don't think that's the case. You know, you don't wake up one morning and go, I think I want the world to hate me. I think I want to be gay. And you don't do that. It's just not. That's not the way it goes. That's just one of the social classes that I've noticed as of late. And what is it? I'm curious. Just a little bit of a side note on this topic. What is it with gay boys and listening to Britney Spears? Seriously, Britney freaking Spears? Come on. Talk about somebody who's not a role model in any way, shape, or form. Britney Spears, or her little sister. I mean, her little sister who used to play on Lazy Town, a little kids show, who got knocked up at like, what, 16? I could be wrong, but, you know, that doesn't seem like a role model to me. Okay, anyways, off that social topic. That social group, I should say. On to the next. Your typical setting, lunchroom, okay? You've got your class, your social classes. You got your band kids, okay? They all like to hang out with each other. They do their thing. They talk about music. I have to admit, I was one of those band kids, but I hung out with a bunch of social classes, okay? I was not, you know, I was not one of those that like to sit just chill with the band kids because I was a band geek, you know, obviously, you know, playing drums, trumpet and piano and all that stuff. You know, we didn't just talk about that stuff all day long. You know, and the thing is this, you know, if you're one of those people that just likes to, you know, chill with cool people, you go on to other social classes, social groups. Now, you'd have your band kids here, you'd have your what we would call goths, which were the, you know, kids that were all black, you know. They're like, we're gonna beat your ass, you know, if you mess with us. And they really actually would. They had the, you know, steel toe. Wow, I can't talk. Steel toe boots on. And they, you know, they really, you know, they'd wreck you. They always travel in packs. Then you have your skaters. You're like, yeah, man, we went and grind yesterday. It was awesome. Okay, so I skate too. Just because I skate doesn't mean I want to join your social group. And all this boils down to is this. Okay, social classes haven't changed much in high school, except a couple of them have come forward more than others. Like, you know, the homosexual class of society has come forward a little bit more, and now you got the emo kids who make out with guys and not say they're gay and wear their sister's pants. What I'm pretty much getting down to this is cliques. They haven't changed, but to be honest with you, I hate cliques. I always hated cliques. Cliques are just, all they do is tear things apart, they make problems, they separate people from other people, and if you don't go and hang out with different types of people, you're not going to know what they're like. They might be just like you, except they dress differently, they, you know, they may have different interests, and sometimes opposites attract. If there's a chick that's a skater chick and you're a band geek, go talk to the skater chick. They probably won't care. They'll be like, yeah, dude, it's awesome. You know, some of them actually would like the same stuff. You know, if you're a band member, you may listen to ska. I was a big time ska, you know, big time ska and punk lover, you know, and they're like, a lot of skaters listen to ska and punk, so you might get involved with that. No matter what, you know, your sexuality is, it doesn't really matter. You know, you could walk up to one of the guys. If you're a guy and you like the guy, talk to him. See, you never know. If he had the same, you know, social style that you have, because he might have the same interests as you, you know. Regardless, cliques are bad. They haven't changed in the last, God knows, only a couple years. And, you know, go and enjoy everybody for who they are. That's pretty much the bottom line. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, it's not like you have to be with one specific clique because of the specific way you dress. So that's just my advice. Just what I've noticed. This is what I've been talking about. If you have any comments, please post them on the bottom. Be more than happy to, more than